Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gear Gaming 365's Friends of Thunder. Guys, we got to really come up with a better name for this campaign, don't you think?
I think we're
Friends of
doing
Thunder is
all right.
fine.
All right.
I mean,
You know?
I kind of like it.
Okay. All right.
I'll try to think of another name, but I still like it.
All right. All right. So I guess the name's not too bad. Anyway, let's see. When last we left off, our group of heroic adventurers had finally kind of cleared the dripping caves. They made a deal with Snigbat, the gobliness that wanted to overthrow Boss Hark. Her deal essentially was that the rest of the goblins were going to attack the party if they just would eliminate the ogres and Boss Hark. So the party decided to do this for there was going to be a planning mission, except for Degoria decided to wander off into a side passage, and she got ambushed by a couple of ogres, which, pretty much trounced her and, nearly causing her to die, but she's stable. I do believe that you're still unconscious, Degoria.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had enough time to finish the ogre battle, and then we decided to call last week's session. So you guys find yourselves back in the Dripping Caves, just having defeated two smelly, nasty ogres with Degoria.
Don't forget weak.
With who?
Don't forget weak ogres, because we butchered them.
Oh yeah, you guys severely trounced the ogres after they squished Degoria. Though keep that.
Yeah.
The squishing of Degoria took place first, and then the squishing of the ogres was second. But it was pretty good. So that's where you find yourselves, back in the Drifting Caves, ready to
Kick some more booty.
We should probably return to Snigbat and talk to her about getting the hell out of here.
Yeah. We also need to make sure that she's gonna uphold her end of the bargain and release the rest of the prisoners.
Exactly.
That's true.
T'Char isn't here right this moment in time, so a little conversation is going to take place that nobody knows about except for T'Char and Degoria, who's unconscious, and then she's going to step past the dead bodies, and she's going to kind of bump into the big Minotaur Druid. Oh, you here?
That's right. The ogres are slain. Now it's your turn to uphold your end of the bargain.
Slain?
Yes, slain.
What's slain?
Killed.
I say, in Goblin, I say dead.
Oh, squishy pied. Got it. Understood it. I suppose you'd be wanting villagers now?
Yes.
All of them.
Fine. Follow Snigbat. Snigbat take you to villagers. What about friend back there that all passed out? Will you be leaving her?
If you guys leave me, I swear.
So, Droon will like look over at her unconscious form for a good let's say like 15 seconds.
Okay.
So just nothing but silence. And then he'll go and he'll walk over and he will, let's see, what is it based on? Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Let me open up my handy dandy character sheet here.
Snigbat says, "She looked tasty." Snigbat throw in extra deal if leave her.
No.
No.
Guys, no.
Hmm.
I'm all up for eating other people, but I really don't want to be eaten.
Wow, hypocrite. No, 1 second. Let me.
Snigbat
me,
turn
I'm
horns
curious
into toothpick.
No, guys, please, no.
You never mess with a person's horns. He'll say as he like touches her on the shoulder, and I'll use lay on hands to. What level am I? 3. All right, you heal 15 hit points.
Nice. Hang on, I gotta put that in. So I'm assuming I'm now conscious then?
Yes, you are now brought to full consciousness.
Okay, I jump up like ready for a fight, like I pull out a dagger or something.
Yeah, she jumps up like, shoot!
I'll grab her wrist that's holding the dagger, and I'll say, "Easy, girl, easy. The fight is won."
I almost died again, didn't I?
Just a tad. And he'll stand up and start following the goblin.
At this, you see T'Char pull out a flask and kind of like just down the entire thing.
Oh, jeez.
So Snigbat looks a little mopey as she starts walking across the cave to the far side.
Apparently, he'll kind of
Whoa.
whisper to Droon will whisper to whoever he's next to when we're following her, either Ribic or Octavio, and he'll just kind of whisper. She seems really disappointed that she wasn't able to have those horn toothpicks.
Seems like a waste of good horns to me, but I don't know. Dental hygiene is important as well.
Normally not for goblins.
Well, they may not have a lot of options, you know.
True.
My spirit weapon's still on the board. Me?
It is.
can-
I can
Yeah,
delete it.
technically.
Yeah.
I'll delete it. There, it's gone. She takes you across the section of cave. Let's see here now. This is section 1D. Why is it even in it? A shallow pool has formed against the northeast wall of the cavern, the floor of which is lower here. So it's kind of a nasty looking pool right there. She takes you back into a larger sized cave over here. A short tunnel leads to a sunken cavern that echoes with the sound of flapping wings. As she's walking in, she puts her hands up towards her lips and she points to the ceiling and kind of does that number. Let's see. You see the floor cavern, which is covered with bat guano. 10-foot-high ledges surround the pit to form raised alcoves to the north, east, and south. Huddled in these alcoves are approximately 30 Nightstone villagers. She kind of gestures towards them.
I'll turn back to Rivik and be like, 30. You think that's enough?
30? Enough?
What you
yeah,
mean?
enough.
We didn't eat all.
These are the only people here.
Besides Gobos?
Yes.
And we're all free to go.
What?
Yeah. And
Alright.
unless you want to deal with Stingy in Eastern Cave, Snigbat Pay.
I think we should focus on the task at hand and get these
Agreed.
out of here.
Fine.
I agree.
Fine. You take villagers. No good to Snigbat.
Cool.
Very well.
Okay.
So before we actually walk in here, Droon's gonna tap Octavio on the shoulder and suggest that maybe he should not be the first one into the cave with the scared villagers, as he's not the most welcoming sight when he's covered in blood.
Oh, you should talk.
That's right. He actually kind of forgets that he's covered in blood and kind of brushes the front of his head so that all this dried blood just kind of flakes off, just falls.
I don't know.
I would go in
Maybe.
first, but the fact is I'm a dragon. I'm not covered in blood, but I'm still a dragon.
You're probably right. Well, who else do we got?
we're all kind of monsters here, man.
I could go.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
Come on.
You're still recovering from your ordeal.
Drunken T'Char just kind of moves past the party, and he stands at the end of the thing. He's like, "Ah! All of you,
Of course.
you're
course he does.
rescued."
Great.
As Droon comes over with the only light source, everybody starts like covering their eyes because it's been pitch black in this cave the entire time that they were down here. You see a dwarven individual sort of move towards the front, and he like pulls the first person up out of the thing, looks up at the party, and are you here to eat us?
Oh, we're here to save you.
I mean, maybe.
That's why she's all the way in the back.
I'm hungry. All right.
There's so Droom will pipe up and say, "No, friend, we're here to rescue you and the other villagers. We've dispatched the goblin leader and his ogre cronies, so we'll be escorting you out of the caves now."
Aye, you coulda got here a little sooner before they ate some of us, yeah?
We did the best we could.
Alas, we spent time trying to save your town from the remainder of their forces.
What about them giants, the ones in the castle? Are they still there?
Giants
No.
in the castle.
Giants in the castle.
We saw no. We heard about the incident at your town, but there was no sign of the flying castle or any of its giants.
Yeah, as the villagers come by you guys, they're kind of like giving you a wide berth.
I'm just gonna grin at all of them.
But
Give them a little wave.
you notice that they don't leave the light area.
Do we have any torches?
Oh, don't
No.
wander off. Don't wander off. Everyone, walk this way.
Does anybody else have the ability to make light?
I do not.
Obviously, I'm benefiting from Rivik's light, but
Yeah.
if we had more light, then we could more easily escort all these people.
Light's a cantrip. I can cast it on.
Well, if you cast it on something else, the original cantrip goes out.
Yeah.
Damn it! I really hate.
Well, it is what it is.
I don't mean to keep clicking it like that.
It's alright.
Oh.
No worries.
Perhaps we could escort them in groups, so that we have enough light for them to see.
Yeah, you all must be new to this, yeah? I'm
Unfortunately,
pretty
we are not.
sure in one of your packs you might have some torches. Anybody got an explorer's pack or dungeoneer's pack?
I think I do. Do I?
Oh god. Well, we know that if a group of them goes with Dagoria to the outside and she comes back.
I've got an explorer's pack.
Aye. If you check in the bottom of your pack, there are probably some torches in that.
Oh yeah, I got some too.
There we go.
So we'll I guess we can use up enough torches so that each one of us has one, and we can kind of form a line and escort the everybody out.
As people begin funneling out of the thing, this dwarf here in the front, he's helping each individual kind of climb the slope here. Droon and Octavio, you hear, some things from the goblins along the edges here, like, oh, yummy, and oh, I wanted to eat that one, and you just saying, things in goblin, and like, that one would make a nice chair, and
Well, I'll ask, does anybody else want to say anything in response to that? Because if not, I have a response.
I don't speak goblin.
I'll just tell them to back off. They're free now.
ah, you're no fun.
That's great.
And I'll echo his statement and say Snigback said that you'll never. This isn't Goblin. Snigback said that you'll not be attacking human settlements anymore. If we find out that that was a lie, we'll be back for all of you.
Snigbat, I believe, is still around. She's standing kind of right here. She's standing there with her arms crossed. Snigbat word, Snigbat word. Snigbat no liar.
I believe you. I'm just reminding your fellows.
They listen to Snigbat, don't worry. Besides, you know where we live.
Very, very true.
Very true.
We definitely do. All right, so I'm thinking we're gonna go out the way we came.
Are you, gonna take him? She points to Tot.
I guess we could leave Tot here now.
You want him? You want him back?
Just
We could keep him and eat him. Like, can we... Please. It's him.
This is out of character. Out of character. Like, objectively, that would be fair, you know. The goblins ate some humans, so...
Literally eye for an
You
eye.
know, eye for an eye. But my
In
character
my
not gonna like
belly.
that. I want some goblin back ribs. Gross.
We should leave. We should leave. Should leave Tot here.
you just feel this like up and down motion behind you, Octavio.
It's like, yes, please.
All right. How about we'll get everybody out, and then I'll send Tot into the entrance here.
That works.
All right. So I'm gonna start walking this way
Okay.
because this is the way that we know.
Yeah. So, can I, for the sake of moving things along better, can we essentially just say that we organize kind of like a line of
Yeah.
people with torches, and that way, you know, everybody can just file out in a line
Sure.
out the back entrance where we came from?
I agree.
Fast forward.
You don't want to take him out the main entrance, which is right here.
No, I don't.
Well, she said something about Thing, and I don't know the rest of the layout of these caves, so...
But you
At
guys
least
can see
drone-
daylight right
Oh.
here.
Well, if that's
Oh.
the case, then sure.
I don't
Yeah.
remember who was guarding the front entrance.
You
But-
guys- the ogres were.
Oh,
We
the
know-
two ogres we killed.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we know the side entrance is safe. We don't know that there's no trap there or something.
I feel that there's no reason for Snigbat to betray us at this point, because
Yeah.
we've killed the beefiest defenders they have, and
And a good amount of their horde.
she, even if something were to happen to the villagers, you know, like, we would take revenge on them, and
Okay.
they would all die, which is not what she wants. So she's a goblin, yes, but she's smart enough to know that now is the time for us to get out of her domain.
Sounds good.
If she does anything to inhibit us, then she's stuck in here with us.
That's true.
So
Very Bruce.
I'm
Lee
not
thing to
locked
say.
in here with you. You're locked in here with me.
basically,
Love that movie.
All right, you guys take the villagers out of the cave, and
Go ahead and take Tot off my back
Okay.
and
Back in.
sit him down, like see if he's still alive.
He is. He's pretty bloodied and beat up, and just kind of like
Tot made bad choices.
it's true. Todd did make bad choices. So I just changed you guys' back view to the Nightstone Village. Hold on just a second here.
oh hey, the orcs are still there.
Yeah, I didn't delete them. Hold on just a second, and I'll delete them.
And you gotta reposition everybody.
There you go. There's all those guys, and then the orcs are gone. Let's see, who else do we got? Got some people in the village. It looks like still too. I hadn't been back on this map since we were here last, guys. Get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right, there you guys go.
The town looks so much smaller now.
Yeah.
It's certainly a lot shorter.
As you guys are walking back towards town, the dwarf introduces himself. He says, "My name's Morak Urgray."
Well met, Lorak. Tell me, how did you all come to be in that goblin warren?
Well, when a floating castle on a cloud, and to be showing up over the town, rocks, they began falling on the village. Villagers running around crazy, looking for someplace safe to be going. Supposed to go to the keep in times of trouble. One of the first rocks be taking out the ramp to the keep. Didn't be having much else place to go. But some of the other villagers, they knew about these caves up to the north, and says we should be safe there. No one knew that. Gosh be darn, goblins moved in there.
Well, we've rebuilt an impromptu bridge to the keep.
Alright.
So the keep is accessible.
There were a few survivors, some of the guards.
That's good. What you be doing with the guards?
We
just. Go ahead.
no, it's all good. Go ahead.
We stationed them at the gates, along with some new friends.
New friends?
Yes. They're. Shoot, I don't know how to word this.
You're now all under the control of the Zentarum network.
I couldn't remember the name of the group. The
Like Zentarium or something like that? Is that what they're called?
Yep.
Oh wow, I remembered it. Holy crap. They called themselves the Zentarium. From what I know, they are a bit unscrupulous, but they helped defend your village all the same. Just be careful around them, all right?
What kind of? Did you strike a deal with them or something?
Could say that.
Well,
Do you mean you could
We-
be saying that? Could you say it or couldn't you?
we really had no choice but to enlist their aid in defending the town. There was a host of orcs that came from the north, out of the woods.
Orcs?
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, I'm frickin' moving. Cloud giants, goblins, and orcs, all within like a day of each other.
Something is wrong with this area, that's for sure.
Aye.
Yeah.
As you guys
So-
get to the closer to the town, go ahead.
Droom will kind of lean, well, as best he can, he'll lean down towards the dwarf. And he'll whisper to him and say, rest assured, the next opportunity I have, the Lord's Alliance will know that they are here.
You from the Lord's Alliance, are you? That'd be good.
Yes. So, you may only need to tolerate their presence for a time.
It'd be good. What in bloody tarnation happened to that windmill?
Goblins happened.
yeah.
Roll
yeah,
a
those goblins,
deception.
can I help?
Sure, you can roll at advantage.
I think everybody should be able
So
to
I'm
combine.
gonna roll at advantage for deception.
Yes.
All
Roll
right,
at
cool.
advantage for deception.
Where are you? Yeah!
Morak just kind of nods. Frackin' gourns. He just spits on the ground. Lets out some dwarven curse about goblins and their mothers.
Nice.
Also, the Dream will pull out the little scrap of the uniform that he cut off of that mangled body. Remember when we were in the we were fighting what's his face in his little throne room? There was a body that all the rats were eating on,
I
Yeah.
totally remember.
and I wasn't able to really bring the body back with me, so I cut off a piece of the
That's
insignia on its.
Yep.
And I'll kind of offer it to the dwarf and say we found some remains in one of the chambers, and I was not able to bring them back with us, but I did take a token from the body. Do you know the symbol? Do you know who it might have belonged to?
Dargath or Ulgar. Dargath, he ran the Lion Shield Cloister, the trade-in post at Nightstone. Oh no. Oh gosh. Australia Earthgar, she's gonna be distraught.
Well. Uh-oh.
What?
Apparently Emmy can't hear us.
Can't hear us. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Log back in.
Try refreshing?
Out and in. Oh, wait, she can't hear us. Somebody type log out and in.
I'm sorry for your loss and for hers. Perhaps having this will give her some sense of closure, or maybe be a memento for her.
He was my friend and neighbor. Is that her? She's back.
Back.
Hey, welcome back.
We hear you.
It's my friend and neighbor. Listen. Would you mind traveling to Tribor and maybe delivering the news of Darthag's passing to Alistra Urgar, his ex-wife?
Maybe.
We could quite possibly do that. Where is that town located?
It's far to the north. About 3-week ride.
Whoa.
Just send that by.
Listen, you'd be doing me a huge favor. Don't you understand? He's my good friend. You come back to Nightstone, you could stay in me lovely inn for free for the rest of your life, since you saved mine and all me people's.
So long as you don't move, yeah?
I have an out of.
I built this place. I ain't moving nowhere.
He was just talking about moving.
I have an out of character question.
Okay, go for it.
Who was the lady that we were looking for again?
It was the lady.
Remember?
Yeah, it's the lady Nandar. She was the noble that was down here in the keep that you guys found out had died in the initial attack.
Oh.
Oh, what the bloody heck is this? This great big hole here in the village. There's a big obelisk pillar there. Now it's just a hole. Who stole that?
Did we determine the reason why it was gone? Like, I think
we got told that the giants stole it.
Keela told you that the giants came and took it back to their castle.
Yeah, there we go.
so. According to one of the survivors in the town, they saw the giants come down from the cloud and steal it out of the earth. It must have held some sort of significance to them.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let's try that. Am I still hearing echo?
Maybe.
No echo. Okay. Well, I'll be darned. That's not good.
What was the importance of the obelisk?
Well, besides being the village knight namesake, it rumored to have all sorts of powers, abilities. What in the world is that noise?
I think it's Zog's
I'm gonna mute Zog.
mic.
Yeah, I gotta mute Zog for a few minutes here. Yeah, it's a massive chunk of obsidian. It's an obsidian megalith. It had strange glyphs carved into it that radiated magic under the scrutiny of the tech magic spells. Nobody could figure out what the heck it was for, though.
Obviously, the giants know. Otherwise, they wouldn't have taken it.
Clearly, they know what's going on there.
Did you, before you fled, you and the villagers fled, did you see which direction it came from? The cloud in the castle.
I didn't know. I'm not sure many people would remember that. They've been pretty traumatized from the village attack and, well, people getting eaten in the caves and all.
Yes, of course.
I wouldn't suppose it really matters. As you guys are talking, the Keela and the Seven Snakes come out. Well, greetings and salutations. I see you've returned with the villagers.
Yes, we have.
Isn't that so fortunate?
It is very fortunate now that we have a workforce. I mean, that they've returned home safe and sound.
Not even trying to hide.
It's very, very terrific that you're all home. Please return to your homes, and we will be around to take everyone's name and their profession later on today. Which one of you is Droon?
Aye, that would be me.
Oh,
Oh boy.
the big one. Listen, while you were away, a message arrived for you. I, of course, didn't want the message to fall into the wrong hands, so I read it, obviously. There's a perhaps small delivery fee, you know.
Wants you to pay him for your message.
Listen, it's no big deal. It's quite alright. I was only going to use the money to help rebuild the town. Listen, this message was addressed to you. And he holds out a letter and he hands it to you. Uno momento while I put this in your journal, Jared.
Okay.
You should now have a letter to Droon in your journal.
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm going to snatch it unceremoniously out of his hand.
Well, how rude.
Next time, don't open someone's messages.
If only it were a crime.
Okay, let me go ahead and read this real quick.
He starts
Wherever.
wandering off. Should be in your journal.
Which would be... Oh, there it is. I was looking at my character sheet.
Wow, everybody got bigger all of a sudden. All of the tokens are like one square size too big. Here, now you're more appropriate. You guys are the size of riding horses in this map.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what it's because we were. The difference in map size was.
Yeah. People start eventually heading off towards their homes.
I'd like to approach the dwarf.
Aye.
My name is Rivik.
Greetings, Urvik. Morgreg Urgway.
Well met.
Well met.
When we came to this town, we originally had heard a bounty on goblins, and the lady,
Lady
The
Nander?
Lady Neander.
Aye.
We were told that if we had taken care of the goblins, we would be paid for our service.
Well,
Seeing as that she's no longer with us. I'm wondering how, if possible, we could get paid for our service.
Rivik, it's my pleasure to be meeting you, sir. I could see that, well, look around. Half the houses have holes in them. There's a bunch of rocks. We spend a lot of our time, probably for the next couple of months, rebuilding before winter be setting in around here. I think
Goblins ate the chickens.
I had the windmills burnt down and all of our grain be gone. The cursed goblins look like they were tramping in that field over there, and looks like they destroyed all of our good squash. I hate to be saying this, but we're not a very rich town. Perhaps I can go over to the keep and see what I could potentially rouse up for you. But as far as the town goes, we don't really have any funds to give you. We left with nary but the clothes on our back when the giants attacked us, and you're the ones that said the goblins were here, and you killed them. They probably ransacked this place a bit. I don't suppose very many people have but a couple of coppers to rub together, maybe hidden under some floorboards.
I understand. I'm gonna look to Droon, and I'm just gonna shake my head and shrug my shoulders.
It'd be what it'd be. Terribly sorry. You perform a heroic deed, and you know, I know these villagers, they'll be talking about you for the rest of their life, how you came and saved them. And anytime you come through Nightstone from now until the day you die, you'll have a place to stay here at the Nightstone Inn. And well, any of these people, they'd be happy to feed you and house you too.
I feel like that goodwill will wear off shortly if we leave these people here to the leadership of the snakes. This power vacuum needs to be filled, and I think that the people here should elect a leader.
We'll be getting to that eventually, I suppose. Most people right this moment in time just want to get a good night's sleep, some rest, and take stock of their life.
Well,
Can the group get together away from the dwarf real quick? I'm not saying like.
Oh yeah. He'll head over to his inn and start kind of cleaning up over here. Excuse me.
So, I'm gonna put me more towards Octavio, and Droon, if you would gather over here.
yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna reorient my screen here.
Fine. Just. So
There we go.
the dwarf has walked away, right? And
Yeah, he's
gone to
over.
do his thing.
Yeah, he's
So-
over by the inn.
I talked with. His name is Morak.
Morak.
Yeah. I talked with Morak. I know we originally came here to get paid for killing goblins, taking out monsters. However, with the destruction of this town and the amount of trauma these people have gone through, they don't have anything to give us besides food, shelter, and good hospitality, which I feel is worth a lot, considering we've been through hell for the last few days.
Well said.
hospitality can be worth its weight in gold sometimes,
I agree.
and it would go a long way to, to improving the stability of the realm, assuming we can continue this. He did mention, he did ask for a favor, in terms of heading north to the town of, what was the town that you said?
Tribor.
Tribor. Apparently, one of the deceased has a relative up there that he would have us bring the news to. Did we, out of character, did we learn anything about the direction of the castle? Did we learn where it came from, like
No.
where it went?
They didn't know anything.
You didn't get that information from Morak, but there might be other people that would know.
Okay.
If you wanted to try to garner that information, you could still do that.
Yeah. I think, and I'm saying this to everybody else, I think we should talk to Kiva again, and ask her to recount some of what she saw the day of the attack. If the giants came from the north, then
That's where our goal
That-
is anyway.
exactly, then it won't be out of our way to go and help him further. He said it was about, what, 3 week
It was a
3-week journey?
trek.
to the town.
Hold
You know,
on just a second. Go ahead, keep talking, guys.
I won't make any promises to him because we are at this point we have an important mission to accomplish. But if it is along the way, I see no harm in fulfilling his friend's request.
Okay, so just so you
Alright.
guys know, this is the village of Nightstone right here on the map. Boing. And this is Tribor.
Okay.
Yeah, that is pretty far.
We
So
go.
you're looking as a crow would fly, it's 277 miles straight line. So you're looking at like 60 miles there, another 60 miles there, and this is horseback or foot travel. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a
See
journey.
if we can. Can we see if we can get the horses? The snakes.
I think we tried it when they first came here, and they're just like, "Nah, bro."
I mean, we're gonna have to take the horses, right?
You're looking for any excuse to like upthrow the power here. And I like this. I like this.
The problem is that last battle has made us all pretty weary. Maybe we'd all.
Maybe
We have access to an inn here in town. Morak has told us that we're all welcome in the inn for food and shelter.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. A rest might not be a bad idea. As for payment for our services, like I said, the town has offered us hospitality, food, and shelter. That's what we.
Let me go and see if there's any sort of accommodations he can make for our travel. I know there is not much that they have at the moment, but if we could borrow a wagon or some sort of beast of burden, then we might be able to make the trek easier.
Truth.
So Droom will go ahead and go seek him out again wherever he went.
he just went
With
over
the
to his
inn.
village. Yeah. His
Oh,
inn.
okay.
Runs the inn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Droon.
Okay. Hi. Welcome.
Hail, Morak. I have a question for you.
Morak can answer.
know-
Morak be answering.
I do understand that you and your town are under heavy duress at the moment, and I do not wish to overtax you and your people. However, if we are to make the trek to the north, it would be very beneficial to have some sort of beast of burden or even a traveling cart or wagon. Would it be possible to procure something like that from you?
One moment, if you don't be minding, sir. He turns, and you guys can see one of the Zentarum people there in the common room of the inn. He's all like, "Hey, I think your boss be calling you. You best go scurry on over and see what he be wanting." So this clown, he just kind of just runs out of the inn. Morak waits till he's gone, not at earsight. Well, whatever the town has, it be yours. I believe that there's a cart. We can offer you food. But I did happen to see that there were 7 very fine-looking horses.
Yeah. Now he's pushing us.
Listen, I can't even offer you a reward, other than a dwarf's eternal gratefulness. I be hearing rumors about them Zentarum, and yeah, they're not so pleasant ways. You see what I mean?
Of course.
Are you
Why don't you take the break here? Take a rest, and maybe if an accident or two happens to befall 1 or 3 of them, yeah, you know, I'm sure the villagers ain't gonna mind none.
I like this dude. He's cool.
Droom will
I'd
actually
like-
chuckle at his little antics and just, yeah, he likes him too.
I'd like to lean in close to the dwarf and quiet about it. Are you asking us to take care of the 7 snakes out there?
If I'm being honest with you, boy, I'm not asking you to do anything that you can't sleep right at night with. I ain't asking you to go against your god, nor your guts. But if you could kill them some bitches, you'd be doing a good dwarf a favor.
Let's.
This dwarf
I'm
asks
gonna-
a lot of favors.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group. I say we take a good long rest, and we will come together after.
I do believe some of the villagers are planning on having a bit of a feast or party with whatever's left over. Someone mentioned that it'd be a good time to celebrate a little bit of life, and I think I got a couple of kicks of ale and still around here somewhere, and I say we maybe live it up tonight, and you know, if somebody falls down a flight of stairs drunk or happens to fall on that there battle axe, yeah, it is what it is. But like I said, I ain't asking you to do nothing that would betray your god nor your gut.
Again, I suggest a rest. We can reconvene in the morrow.
Would you guys? Is there anything else that you guys wanted to take care of? Like, do you want to talk to Keela about what had transpired? I know there was conversation
yeah.
about that.
I would before we take our rest, like to know like which direction the castle is.
Okay. It doesn't take you very much time to track her down. They seem to be going to house. One of them's got like a ledger, and they're like writing names in it. And like the main guy, he's the leader of the 7 Snakes. He's been like introducing himself. Welcome to your life of indentured slaving. You know, kind of.
He's actually saying that?
No, not so much. So it's like. It's like a timeshare, you know. You buy this and you get to come down here and spend a little bit of time with us for only the price of the rest of your life. But Keela is with them as you approach, and she just kind of looks a little off, you know, as you guys come over to her. What do you want?
Snake.
It's not mine, it's his.
Wasn't I didn't. I'm just saying. I didn't actually say that to her.
Oh.
Yes, I really want that flying snake. I could get along with my flying cat.
Somehow, I doubt that.
Shh.
If you've come to bother me about a snake, listen, we're busy right this moment in time.
No. We're looking for information.
Fine. What sort of information are you looking for?
I'm trying to
We'd like
figure out.
We'd like to know where the castle came from. Which direction?
I think it came from the north.
Well, there we go.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay, thanks, bye. Miss! Yes, you. Tiefling?
Yes. Hello.
Come over here, please.
Uh-oh.
You're not gonna you're gonna stab me again or something, right?
No.
I apologize for the frying pan.
Listen, that's water under the bridge, sweetie pie.
Don't call me that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't quite catch your name.
Degoria.
Degoria. Listen, are you... You guys don't have to wait for her. Carry on. I'll send her along the way. Don't worry. Your friend will be just fine.
Yes, I'll be fine.
So...
You see a frying pan flying around though? That's when you come running.
Yes.
I just take one step back.
Okay.
And still keep waiting.
Listen, me and the boys were thinking that you seem to have the right sort of mentality. The right sort of smarts, if you know what I mean, to maybe become a member?
Smarts. Couldn't see my air quotes, but I was air quoting.
Hard.
I want to though.
Listen, we provide a lot of benefits for our members. You know, there's also a good pay, as well as access to things that might be on the more nefarious side, also potentially illegal.
This is a lot of pros. There's a lot of pros.
But listen, whatever you do, I wouldn't tell that one, and she points to Droon, or that one and points to Rivik, if you're going to join, okay? Just come see me later, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Have a good day. Bye.
You too.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you're not the only one that has special things going on in this game. I gotta treat all of my players the same.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine.
Alright, so you guys got the information of which way the castle went. Anything else you want to take care of? Did I cut out?
I mean, I feel like food and rest it's time.
Yeah.
Food and rest is time. Alright. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that you can get the benefits of a long rest as well as level up to level 4.
Hooray!
Hey.
For this
Must be the money.
For this particular level, you will be gaining, once again, maximum hit points for your class. So don't even worry about rolling or mean or anything like that. For those of you, this is level 4, so this is the time to either decide whether you're going to go with a stat increase or whether you're going to pick yourself up a feat. So make sure you browse that information. This is also going to be our time to take our break. I'm going to pause the recording, help you guys level up, and then we're going to go ahead and resume recording once we're all leveled up. So let me get the recording on pause. You won't know at home any time has passed, but like some time is going to pass, and then we'll be back just momentarily. And just like that, no time has passed for you viewers at home, but time has passed for everyone here. And now all of our characters are lovely level 4s. They have successfully leveled themselves up to level 4. They have gained new abilities because of this. We have a couple of people that increased some stats. We have a couple of people that took some feats. And they find themselves back in the village of Nightstone. Let me resume my audio music for the village of Nightstone here. We're going to start you guys off over here in the Nightstone Inn. We'll go ahead and say that you guys took this room right here. And this room right here, considering that these are the only 2 good rooms. But
Can I go
Morak,
sleep in a tree?
sure, if you really want.
Once is it raining? Like, how's the weather?
Let's see. How is the weather? The weather is pleasantly warm kind of night. We'll say it's like late August kind of night.
All right, yeah, I'm sleeping in a tree.
As long as it's not raining stones, you're fine.
As the characters wake up and make their way downstairs to the ground floor of the inn, the group of the 7 snakes are gathered around the central table, and Morak is like serving them breakfast. Who wants to be first downstairs?
I'll be
do
first inside.
And then Octavio is, coming down the stairs.
I'd like to pull Druin aside and talk to him. Just to him.
Is it something that you want to share in front of the whole party?
No, I'd like to message it directly to Druin if that's possible.
You do what you need to do.
So it's
Absolutely.
like /W drone.
Yeah.
Is that going to send it to me then?
Yes.
Okay.
As Octavio, I'm going to say it takes Dagoria, since you had to find a tree to sleep in, takes you a little bit longer to get inside. So as Octavio, you coming down the stairs, you can hear conversation happening at the table downstairs. You hear Zolkin, who happens to be the leader of the 7 Snakes, this gentleman right here. He's got his arm like thrown around Keela's shoulders, and she looks incredibly uncomfortable about this. She's like pulling as far away from him as she can possibly get, and he just kind of keeps like leaning towards her, and she moves away, and he leans towards her again. He says, yeah, you guys, this is going to be great. Today we're going to get all of these villagers pickaxes, and we're going to get them to break up all these rocks. It'll be great. It'll be like a maybe we can get some chains and like chain them all together, and by the end of the week we should have a nice fresh town again. Oh, hey, how's it going? As you come down the stairs, Dagoria, you walk in the front door just about now.
Doesn't sound
Where's
like
the
a
front
great
door?
plan
There's
to me.
so many.
There's a front door right there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. Oh,
I had a pretty good last night, so I'll be the last one that comes downstairs.
Yeah. Participate a little too much in the brevity
Yeah,
or levity.
and plus everybody knows how much I like the guy in the 7 Snakes, and I'm still a little bit angry with him about before we left to the cave. So
Before we continue, Rivik, are you gonna message me anything, or what's going on here?
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I was expecting you to message me in Discord. Sorry.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
Well, what do you mean it doesn't sound pleasant?
I'm just gonna walk past him and like bump him on the shoulder, and like walk outside.
Some people
well,
are
really quick.
so rude.
remind me what the girl's name is. The lady's.
Keela.
Keela, right?
Keela Darkhope.
Keela, I would like to talk to you.
Yes, please get me away from this guy. He's like, excuse me? She's all like, we're going outside right
Alright,
now.
we're going outside then. Okay. Hey,
Yes, dear. How can I help you?
I would like to join.
Oh, you would. Oh,
Yeah.
this is such good news. Yeah. So, listen. In order to join, there's sort of like an initiation ritual. It's sort of like a first act, proving some loyalty.
Okay.
It's really no big deal, honestly. Listen, what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to kill him.
Kill who?
Well, I can't stand that man's hands all over me.
Oh, him. Yes. Okay, that's totally happening. Yes.
Oh my gosh, who's him?
Zolkin.
Oh my
the,
god.
The guy who just said that we could go ahead and stay at his hand.
No, no.
That's the door. That's the dwarf
Okay.
dad. That's
Morak.
The leader of the snake. Yeah, Morak. The
No,
leader of the
he-
snakes is Zulkin.
Oh, the guy I don't like anyways.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if I accidentally injure or kill him before she does,
Don't you dare! I am joining this group. I forgot the name for a second. I'm horrible at remembering names.
It's still in chat.
If we're gonna start a fight, I'm in.
I'm gonna stumble down the stairs and come over and bump into the guy.
Hey!
Else, Dad, or I swear.
She's like, no, seriously, you just don't worry about the rest of them, okay? They might defend him, they might not, and hopefully you don't die. But if you kill him, you're in. You are so in.
Okay. Yes. Ah.
Oh my god.
Now I just need to figure something out. I'm being moved.
If Tachara, you're coming downstairs, you need your token over there. Do I need to?
know where it went.
Bill, did you move me?
It's right there.
Hold
Yes, I did move you.
Okay, just checking.
I'm the only other person that can move you, Emma.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I think
there
I'm just
I
gonna.
am.
I think I'm just gonna go for it.
I bump her out of the way and I kind of push
No.
into him.
Don't
Yeah.
you dare!
Yeah. I
Don't you
kind of
dare!
push into him, and I say, we were fighting the other day. I realized
He kind of jumps up and he's all like, "Yeah, what about it?"
you're like a coward.
Just say Edward Knife Hands.
What was that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
What?
I don't know. That was a weird, like, extra voice. Was that Emma?
That was sorry. I was watching a video really quick from a friend.
Oh.
Sounded like you were
Ah.
using thaumaturgy.
That's why you just got pushed out of the way, and
No,
Hold on a minute,
no,
let me see what
no,
I got in
no!
my
You're
hand.
not ruining this for me. You are not ruining this for me.
lucky for you, I don't have any small weapons in my hand.
I
You have
do.
claws, don't you?
Yeah,
No, why
So,
did you do that?
I walk
You're
up
a
to him,
monk. You're a
No,
monk. You
no,
don't need
I quickly
weapons.
Stab him.
I don't need
quickly
weapons.
Stab the guy.
and I
stab
I
the
give
guy.
him a
I stab the guy.
as
I stab
as
the
I'm
guy.
Oh my
I
god.
stabbed the guy.
Oh my
I
goodness.
stabbed the guy. I already stabbed him. I got him. It's a
Okay.
12.
Okay.
What is
Keela-
this?
Okay.
Keela thinks when I bumped into him, I stabbed him.
No! No! Don't you dare!
And I say,
No!
I guess I don't know my own strengths.
Char, I'm going to stab you back. I am
Oh
going
my-
to stab you if you ruin this for me.
How about this?
Does she actually say that?
Roll
I think she's-
initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Do we do it? Because I'm
You
still
you guys can roll initiative if you want to roll initiative.
okay. Because I'm still putting my
Everybody?
armor on.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Everybody needs to roll initiative.
If
Go
you
for it.
want to participate in this fight, yes, roll initiative.
Click on the token first. Where am I?
You're not on the screen yet because you were still upstairs. So you gotta find your token and then
Oh well, I mean, put me on the upstairs then.
put yourself on the upstairs. I'm busy trying to handle battle.
So where am I?
Grab your character sheet from the compendium. And
Oh, you actually deleted my token then. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Well, excuse me.
Octavio, what are you doing outside?
He didn't get very far before he heard a clamor of what's going on inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back in for sure.
Okay, which room were we in?
I said
There
it
you
was
go.
either
Just the
this room
stairs.
here or this
the
room
stairs.
here.
All right.
Those are your two choices. Rivik, are you planning on participating in this fight? Because I don't have you in my initiative order.
There you go.
I was putting myself on the map
Okay.
first,
All
and
right.
then
Dan, how did you roll 2 natural 20s for initiative? I mean, come on. Seriously,
I don't
that's
know,
hacks. That's hacks right there.
Nice.
yeah, great.
Nice.
Okay, I got, let's see, Octavio, Degoria, Droon, Rivik. I got Zolkin, and then I got the group of bandits. Okay, so
He's mine if any of you kill him.
Degoria, you rolled a 12 to attack him. He
Mhm.
like reels back from Rivik bumping into him, and this causes your dagger to like just miss him. But he sees the dagger in your hand, so he draws out his weapon. Octavio.
Rivik's upstairs. Just saying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I said. Did I say Rivik? Sorry,
You
Tachar.
did.
Tachar. There's 2 Dragonborns. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But Octavio, you hear this great big thud and like, "Don't you dare!" Screaming from the inside. The whole "I'm gonna stab you too" argument that Emma
Yeah.
and her dad just had just a moment ago. But you are like ready to like rumble and rock this morning. What are you gonna do, bud?
I'm gonna like growl and like run back in.
Okay. All of the 7 snakes have jumped up out of the chairs, and each one of them have drawn a weapon.
Okay.
They look like they've got scimitars.
That's cool. But can I go ahead and just run up and
No! Don't
whack?
get him. Please, I really want to join this group. I need
Well,
to kill him to do that.
I
You're not
don't.
thinking.
I don't know that.
Yep. Hey, Degoria,
You do now.
you're not thinking straight.
Wait, I'm gonna
You
just yell
kick-
at Octavio,
this
he's
guy-
mine.
If this guy dies and Keela dies, you could take
No.
over the whole clan.
I need her to be able to. I don't want to take over the whole thing. I just want to be able to do illegal stuff and get money. Okay?
Most likely.
Octavio, he's mine.
Become
My-
a,
There.
okay,
It's
2 ways to
unlikely
do that is to become a politician or a pop star.
Oh.
Nice.
I
Oh.
want to be a politician.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You're not wrong.
No.
So let's see. At this point, can I rage as a bonus action?
Sure, you sure can.
All right. I would like
I'm
to
just
use a rage,
mad
So-
kitty, go.
and I would like to just go ahead and attack this guy.
Put a little rage symbol on you.
Yeah.
This is like everybody in the party is like teaming up to spoil poor Degoria's plans.
Oh, please don't. Please
To-
don't.
Join
We're
the.
trying to
Octavio,
keep her
he's
on
mine.
the path of righteousness.
No.
Go ahead and make your
No,
attack
I've fallen
rolls
off
there,
that path a long time ago.
Octavia.
So, all right. So this should be. I'm right now. I'm two-handed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So this should be +2, I believe, from what I'm rolling.
Well, just roll it normal. Because that's got your strength and your proficiency. Yes,
Cool.
that's gonna hit. Your damage, though, should be +2.
So +8 instead of 6.
Jeez, criminy.
So
9 + 4, so that'd be 15 points of slashing damage to this guy right here, who's gonna just take this massive cut across his chest. He's just gonna yell out, "Ah!"
and I'm gonna roar at everyone in the room. Just.
Intimidate.
Nice. Yeah, go ahead and roll your intimidation.
Reaching
Okay.
at him.
All right. Yeah. Everybody in the
I'm
room
wrong.
seems to be like scared of you right this moment in time. All right, Degoria, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna. So first of all, I'm gonna kind of screech at Octavio in Infernal, like just curse words at him in Infernal,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna grab my
Sorry, infernal.
I'm
curse
just gonna
words.
grab my hand axe and go for the guy.
Oh my god, she's actually using a real weapon. Holy crap.
She
No
knows that the
frying
frying
pan.
pan won't kill him outright.
Yeah.
No, it won't, and I need this. I need this.
What about the dagger that's already in your hand?
Yeah.
Hand axe will do more damage.
Yes, but a dagger has a better chance of hitting for you, doesn't it? What's your strength score?
Strength? My strength is a 16, so a 3.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, use your hand axe. What do I know? I'm just a DM. That'll
18.
hit him for sure. Hold on a second. I think he's got special abilities.
Why? Yeah.
No.
I rolled
Can't
damage
hit
by
twice.
accident.
You click on.
Click
Oh,
on the
oh dang it.
on the word that
Damage. I
says-
need damage.
click on the
I
word.
tried clicking on damage.
Click on the
Yeah.
word.
Click on
that
the word
says-
hand axe.
And no,
Oh,
click on
I
the word
did.
hand.
Oh, ha!
There you
There
go.
we go.
5
Dang it.
points.
That's not enough.
No, that's not enough.
I'm gonna. I wish I had like an extra action or something.
You have a bonus action. You have
I
the
do?
Bardic Inspiration,
Oh, yeah.
but it
I-
doesn't really do damage.
Oh, it doesn't.
You could like sing yourself a little song to pump yourself up for the next hit. Be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill me a little asshole.
Yes.
Are you gonna do it? You gonna bardically
Yeah.
inspire yourself?
Yes, where is it? Where'd it go?
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it.
Where is it? Yeah, I'm just gonna
Aw.
cast Bardic Inspiration on myself.
So you have 4, now you have 3, so this means that you have a d6 that you can use to add to your attack rolls, your...
And damage.
No,
Yes.
you can't use damage. You are
Oh,
not that
dang
type
it,
of
what?
bard,
I.
unfortunately.
Why?
That's a College of Valor type of bard.
Why?
You are anything but valorous.
Alright, Drew, upstairs in
That's
your
why I'm
bedroom, all of a
approaching
sudden you can hear a scuffle happening downstairs. Sounds like a fight has just broken out, potentially downstairs. People
So
are
I'll-
yelling, "He's mine!"
And so I'm kind of in the middle of strapping the last bits of my armor on,
Okay.
and I'm kind of like I freeze for a second. I look over at Rivik, and without saying a word, I just like stand up really quick, grab my axe, and start running out the door.
Okay.
Because it sounds like fighting, right?
Oh, it definitely
Yeah.
sounds like Degoria.
Okay. Okay. Well, so I know that there must be some sort of trouble,
Yep.
because she's usually at the center of that.
Well, that's why I was
Um,
roaring out.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you hear Octavio just a moment ago. Just loud meow.
All right. So I'm gonna one. Can I make it down the stairs? I think.
Let's see, that's, see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 30 feet put you there.
Okay, so I'd have to use. All right, I'm gonna have to use the dash action to continue another bit and get. I'll get here,
Okay.
right behind Degoria,
Okay.
and take stock of the situation. And
You got like a stab wound and a slash wound on Zulkin, and all of the 7 snakes have jumped up. They all have drawn their weapons. Looks to be about a brawl. Morak is standing over here in the corner, just like,
like, holy crap!
yeah.
I didn't expect this. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty much what I got. I guess I'll just assume that I kind of take a defensive stance while I'm taking stock of the situation,
Okay.
because I don't think I have enough time to really I don't have any more actions, so I'm just gonna say that I'm kind of analyzing what's going on first before I make any moves.
Trying to do like, what the?
Yeah, like
What?
the heck is going on here?
All right, Rivik, you are up, sir.
I think I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing as Drew.
Drew just ran out of the room. You've heard the yelling and screaming from downstairs.
I'm gonna pretty much do the same thing as Drew, including taking the dash action to get down the stairs.
You probably end up right there.
Yep.
5, 10,
next to you.
15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 if you want to get right there.
I think I'll wait at the base of the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, let the Goria soak up some of the damage first.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Hey, you like to live dangerously, so.
Zolkin is going to go ahead and turn towards the cat that came in and it hit him for more than he got hit with the hand axe. You did not go reckless. So he's got a scimitar in his right hand and a dagger in his left hand, and he's going to attack you with that scimitar first.
Well, actually, I did go reckless, but I didn't say it out loud. But I did roll advantage on that roll.
Oh, well, that's a natural 20 to hit you.
Oh, well, that'll miss.
Okay, good. That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage. You're raging, so half that down to 4.
All right.
It's going to be a second scimitar attack, which is a 14. Is that going to hit you?
Just hits
Just
without
hits.
my shield.
It's going to be 6 points of slashing damage, so half that down to 3. And then the dagger's going to come around, and he's going to try to jab you in your chest with the dagger. That's a 17, so he is going to kind of bury it up to the hilt and then pull it out real fast. It's going to be 7 points of slashing or piercing damage. So that's going to be 4 more. Which brings
Oh, 4
up...
more. Okay.
Yeah, so everything that you're taking right now is halved due to rage. So it was 4, 3, and 4.
4. Okay.
So 11 total. Tachar, you just saw all this happening, and you're still trying to get like your senses about you, and people are yelling, and it's really loud, and you're hungover.
Yes.
Does that mean he has
I-
disadvantage? He's hung-
He's a drunken monk. No, he doesn't have any disadvantage from this.
That's crazy.
Do I have advantage?
Not necessarily. Not unless you're hitting Octavio.
No, I'm going to hit Blondie in front of me.
Okay, go ahead and hit Blondie. What are you using? Are you...
I'm using my mace off the bat. It's gonna
Wow.
just
Okay.
conk him one here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
That was on a 2 and just fell over onto the 20.
Definitely gonna hit him. It's gonna be 16 points of bludgeoning
Max
damage.
damage!
Pow! Uppercut, and you see like 2 teeth come shattering out of his mouth and go like flipping through the air.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Would you like to take the bonus action, Flurry of Blows, and maybe unarmed strike
Oh,
him?
no,
Or unarmed...
no,
Yes, I do.
no,
I
you
don't-
don't!
I
No,
don't
you don't!
I don't think I have unarmed strike in my stuff to hit on though, right?
Let's see. Is it on your character sheet? I don't know.
It's just 1d6 plus your strength, right?
You do not have it on there. So
There's a 1d4 plus your strength.
it's 1d4 plus your strength.
Yeah, 1d4.
Or would it be dex? Because
Whichever's...
It can be one or other, but the strength for me is going to be the best.
Yeah.
okay.
Alright, now you should have 1d4 bludgeoning. Yeah, it's just...
strike.
Yeah, now you have it in there. So,
Kapow.
now the question is,
Oh,
you have this as a bonus
Oh.
action. If you spend the key point, you get 2. So it's uppercut with a mace, and then like pow, pow, or it's uppercut with a mace, and then pow. Are you doing the flurry of blows?
I was envisioning the boom,
Okay.
the double punch.
The double
after
punch.
I-
Okay,
I'm
so
literally gonna hit him with the mace, and the
Okay.
mace is just gonna go ahead and fly out of my hand after I hit him, and then I'm just gonna come in and double punch.
I was gonna go like mace uppercut, punch elbow.
Or that. I just kind of see it in slow motion, him getting his head knocked backward with his teeth,
Ow.
and the mace as the upswing goes just lets go out of my hand, and then I come down and I just lean my head down and just give it a double
Nice.
into the gut.
Well, that unarmed strike is gonna hit. Go ahead and roll your damage on it. Okay, there's his breakfast all over you, and the second one.
Poor guy!
Yeah, I need to roll again.
Yeah, another unarmed strike, because you did flurry of blows, and then subtract 1 key point from your 4 that you have,
Okay.
and then
17.
yeah, that's gonna hit too.
Man. Oh, holy crap, dude.
He is not looking good at all. He is bloodied, beaten to a pulp. Bam, 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 bam. Now he's missing his tooth front teeth there.
Justin, I want you to take this in because you just did 30 points of damage in one turn. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage.
As the bandits all jump up and decide that it is time for them to rush to their friend's aid, this bandit here is going to go ahead and attack Degoria with his scimitar. Pulls out his scimitar and tries to stab at you, but like he's got no good angle on it. That's an 8, and you just take your hand axe and deflect it out of the way. This bandit's going to go ahead and run forward right in front of Rivik and Droon, and he's going to take his scimitar and he's going to try to skewer you through your kidney, Degoria.
Jeez.
That's a 13 to hit you.
Oh.
Dang,
One second.
Oh.
1 second.
Yeah,
I have something that might
Oh,
affect this.
okay.
I took the Sentinel feat.
Ooh, the Sentinel.
All right. When a creature within my reach makes an attack against a target other than me, and that target does not have this feat, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Oh, so you can use your reaction then to attack this guy. Go ahead.
I can. All right. I knew that was going to be a useful feat. All right. So go ahead.
By the way, does a 13 hit you, Degoria?
Meats.
That's going to be 2 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Jeez, you guys with the natural
Wow.
20s.
dude!
Obliterate. Dude, what the heck?
Hold on, what the
my
heck?
God.
That's max damage plus
Oh!
max damage plus your
Holy
strength.
shit! I forgot I have the great weapon fighting style, which gives me an extra die when I crit.
So, no, it doesn't give you an extra die. You're rolling a d12. You rolled 2 12s.
Why does it roll 2 12s?
Because it's rolls 2 dice whenever you roll a natural
Oh
20.
yeah!
So
Oh
you
yeah!
just rolled max on 2 d12s.
Oh my god!
So this guy comes up and stabs Degoria in the freaking liver, and then you're all like, oh
Hey.
hell no, and like
Don't touch
split
her.
this guy from like head to crotch, just like in half.
I actually do like an upswing with the axe first and cleave his arm off, and then I follow through with the downswing.
Arm goes flying past Degoria, and he's just like blood spewing everywhere, and then come down with the axe and split him in half. Oh, he's
Holy
dead.
crap!
Wow. Okay, that was 2 bandits. Jeez.
Oh my god!
This bandit here, he's going to go ahead and attack at Octavio. So he has a bit of advantage. He's going to go ahead and grab his scimitar in both hands and kind of like come down on top of you, Octavio. That's a 19 to hit you, buddy.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
It's going to stab you in the back for 3 points of slashing damage. I already have that. It was initially 6.
Okay, thank you.
5, 10, 15. This guy's going to come all the way running around and try to take out that monk with those serious blows. He's literally going to hold out his hand and catch the 2 teeth as they fall down, bring them in, and then take his scimitar and try to slash at you.
Okay.
He wants his teeth back.
Well, he's catching his boss's teeth.
Oh,
That's a 16 to hit you, T'Char.
Yeah, meats.
That's going to be 5 points of slashing damage for you.
that's some serious loyalty right there.
Let's see, this guy
Catching a
here,
boss.
he's going to come running up to Octavio, and he's going to try to assist his friend. He can kind of like attack you from the backside there, Octavio. He has advantage due to the fact that you went reckless, so here comes a scimitar. That's a 13, though. I don't think that's going to hit.
Just barely miss.
Oh. This guy here, he's going to like take a step towards Droon and Rivik and like look at the bloody mess on the ground, and then he's just going to shake his head no, and he's going to come over here and he's going to pull out a crossbow and he's going to try to take a shot at, let's see, let me roll a d6 here. He's kind of like waving this crossbow all around the room. He's going to take a shot at Degoria with this crossbow. That's a 6 to hit you though. He's still looking at Droon, so he kind of like, ugh! Like pulls back a little bit. Ding!
I'd be pretty scared too if I just watched somebody get cut in half.
All right, Octavio, you're up, buddy. You're
All right.
surrounded.
Quick question:
Yeah.
If I frenzy,
Yes.
can I reckless on the bonus attack?
You can reckless for the entire turn.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you can reckless on the bonus attack.
Please let me kill this dude.
Okay.
Please let me kill this dude.
You
Yeah,
are
I'm-
surrounded though currently.
I
Octavio.
am, which means I'm gonna have to start working on these other people who are all around me. In particular, this one that's right next to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna do both. I'm going to frenzy, and then I'm going to go reckless.
Okay. Well, first make that reckless attack, your very first attack at this guy. So click advantage and then make your attack roll. Oh, yeah, for sure. You're going to, like, nail this guy with your battle axe. It's just going to, like, center mass, kind of like...
All right, and let's see.
So, 8
That would be
points.
8.
He is, like, as you pull out the axe, like, most of his guts come out, but he's kind of, like, trying to hold it together. Like, he sees his life flash before his eyes. And then you get your bonus
my
attack.
I feel bad for these guys, honestly. Like,
Frenzied.
oh, shit.
I'm gonna recklessly attack the 1-2 here, his
Okay.
right
South.
or south.
Yeah, go for it. So another advantage attack roll. That's gonna hit for sure. You know, you're gonna pull that axe out and you're just gonna kind of bring it around double-handed.
Nice.
12 points of slashing damage. That axe is gonna like go right through his neck, and for like just a second, you're like, did I just miss him? Because like you feel no resistance on the axe or anything like that. His eyes blink, and then his like head slides off the top of him,
Rolls back.
Nice.
rolls back, and he falls to the ground, dead.
We are really good at this.
That's Octavio, which brings up Degoria.
Alright. Got this. I'm gonna do hand axe again.
Hand axe again. You know, he's now got you kind of like dialed into your side. He's gonna bring his dagger
Oh wait, no,
around.
I have the. Wait,
Oh,
so he
the
has
Bardic-
attack ready? Yeah, I want to use the bardic inspiration.
So you get to roll a d6 and add it to that attack roll.
Okay, where can I find the d6?
So there's a little dice at the bottom where it says arrow, paintbrush, hourglass. Here you go,
Plus
3.
3.
So that makes it a 15. So he's going to bring around both of his weapons to deflect your weapon, but you've prepared yourself and you're going to get right past his defenses and
Yay.
slash him with that
So I
hand
just-
axe.
Oh, dang it! I am.
4
Why?
points of damage. You know,
Why?
another
Why?
cut on him. You still have another bonus action.
Dude, but I can't attack again, can I?
No, you can't, but you could bardically inspire yourself yet again if you felt like
Yeah.
using it.
Okay.
Or
I
vicious
do it.
mockery or something if you have it.
Oh yeah. Well, hang on. Let me check my.
You have spells too.
Yeah. Let me check that really quick.
Unfortunately, Vicious Mockery is an action to cast.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
This thing. Dang it. I don't think I have anything that isn't one action.
Unfortunately. Did you want to bardically inspire yourself or someone else in your party?
Nah, guys.
Hang on, I have Fairy Fire. Can that work? Or
Fairy Fire is one action, unfortunately.
okay. Okay, just checking. I'll just do Bardic Inspiration on myself again.
Okay. What are you going to say to inspire yourself, Degoria?
I don't know. Kill this jerk. Because I can't curse, so kill this jerk is all I got.
Okay. Kill this jerk
Need
is
to
all you
kill
got.
this curse so I can do illegal stuff.
All right, Droon. Degoria just said, kill this jerk.
No, I said to myself. It is to myself. You guys leave him be so I can kill him.
Well,
Degoria, we still don't know what's happening here. You just came in, I bumped him, and he attacked you, is what I saw.
okay, well, that pretty much clears it up for me as far as I know.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, he attacked unprovoked, so I'm gonna keep killing. I'm
Okay.
gonna rip and tear until it's done.
No! I stabbed him first. I stabbed him first. It was me. I stabbed him because I need to.
That's great.
You guys
Okay.
listen to me.
That's
That's
nice.
right.
You listen to my flute.
Yeah!
So I'm going to. I'm hopefully gonna flatten this guy back here. I'm gonna step behind.
The guy with the crossbow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm gonna walk up and flatten that guy because he looks like a coward, and I'm gonna end his miserable existence.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't miss.
Just grab his crossbow and say, you don't know how to use this, and don't deserve it.
Throw it on the ground. Step on it.
Yeah. I don't know,
your-
actually.
Make your great hacks attack.
Actually, I'm gonna attack this guy with it instead.
Okay. Do it.
All right, if I can find it. Jeez. There it is. Oh, that's almost a crit again.
It's gonna
Holy
hit.
crap.
It's gonna
Alright.
hit. For sure, yeah. 17 points of damage. I mean, you just like step up on the table, and that guy's head is like right at like golf level swing, and it's a woof kind of motion, and off with his head.
Yeah.
Shrink.
Oh, that was the guy that had Oh no, the guy who's got his gut spilling is this one right here, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's the guy who had his teeth. He's
No,
holding on to
that's
his
this
teeth.
guy. This guy has his teeth.
Oh, there, okay.
Okay. All right, and so with my hammering horns, as a bonus action,
Okay.
I am going to, I'm gonna hit this guy with the crossbow with the hammering horns.
Okay.
If he fail, like my goal is to disarm him with the horns.
All right.
Would you allow that? If I succeed, or if he fails his strength saving throw,
We'll
would
see.
you allow that?
We'll see what happens. Let's
Okay.
you click on your hammering horns and let me make my strength saving throw here.
DC 15.
Yeah. All right. And is that also a push?
Yes, that's all it is. It doesn't do damage. It just pushes.
Okay. So you're gonna like kind of take your head down and kind of like push him up off the table. He's gonna fly backwards and smack into this wall. And as he smacks into the wall, he's gonna drop his light crossbow onto the ground, and then he's gonna fall prone to the ground right here.
And I'm gonna yell to him, and I'll say, "You'll get out of here if you know what's good for you."
Okay. Which brings up Rivik.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Alright. Like I said, like Droon said, I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna go ahead and Sacred Flame main homie.
Main homie here. Okay, so that's gonna
Yeah.
be a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, me. I need to click Sacred Flame, right?
Yeah, that is a 15 for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna dexterously jump out of the way of the descending flame coming towards him. He's just trying to dodge all these people that are around him. Any other things that you want to do? Do you want to move?
No, wait, what's that action? I keep forgetting.
There's spiritual weapon. There's shield of faith.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right, where do you want to summon the spiritual weapon?
Right next to the main homie.
And what kind of a weapon do you want this time?
I think the general longsword works.
Okay.
I think it went really well last time, so if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Right next to main homie. There you go. There's a spiritual weapon. Go ahead and do your click on your spell to make your attack roll.
Nice.
16 is going to connect with him. Go ahead and roll your damage.
As level, right?
Yeah, it's level 2.
I think there we go. Lagging.
6 points of force damage. This is, the spiritual sword is going to come through and stab him in the back shoulder. He's looking all around for some sort of like way out of this.
But he's surrounded.
Yeah, he's completely surrounded by everything and everyone. He's just gonna turn and face Degoria, and he's gonna go down swinging. He's gonna go ahead and attack with his scimitar first. He's gonna come at you, Degoria, trying to get an uppercut swing, and it's gonna be a 10. So you're gonna use your hand axe to deflect that away. He's going to spin around, and he's going to try to lunge right at you, stab right at you. That's a 24, so he's going to get past your defense, stab you here in the shoulder for 9 points of damage. Then he's going to wind up bringing his dagger down and underneath as you are distracted with a natural 20 and kind of catch you right in the gut. Just right there. It's going to be 8 points of piercing damage from that dagger.
You didn't even have to hit him with a pan to start this fight.
That's going to be T'Char. T'Char, all of a sudden, he just went into a flurry.
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I'm too far. It's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I look at him and I kind of yell, "You fight one of us, you fight all of us."
Oh, he's mine!
Well, I still think that he attacked you because I'm not exactly all with it. And I'm going to go ahead and bring my mace down upon him again.
All right. Go ahead and bring your mace down upon him. 15, you are going to connect with that left shoulder. Down. He's going to sway back and forth and... Keela, I love you!
Ew.
He's dead.
No. Yeah. I better still be able to join, or I swear.
Hey.
There's gonna be more
Keela's
murder.
not here. Keela's not here. She didn't see this fight. So you could always just tell her that you killed him.
Yeah.
T'Char, do you want to do your bonus action unarmed strike or flurry of blows? You still
Can I do a bonus action and just turn towards the guy to the south that has the teeth here?
Yeah, you
And,
can.
just intimidate, yell, stand down,
Okay,
or meet the same fate as he.
yeah, go ahead and roll an intimidation.
Yeah, I'm still drunk. I'm still drunk.
Yeah, like you go, you're like, stand down or fate, meet the same fate, and it just comes out as.
You just burp in his face.
Yeah, it's like drunk talk for like, give me your keys or something. Let's see, the bandit who you just like breathed all that drunk like breath onto, he's got his leader's, teeth in his hand, and he's mad. He just saw you kill him, so he's gonna take his scimitar and he's gonna try to stab you in the gut.
Apparently these people don't know how to use scimitars.
That's a 16 to hit you, T'Char.
Meets again.
It's gonna be 2 points of damage. So, like in your drunken state, you're a little bent over, and so it doesn't poke you in as far as it normally would.
That didn't feel good.
This guy here, who's got like most of his guts like spewed all over the place, he like looks up towards Droon, looks over at Octavio, and he's just gonna go ahead and just like take one last like winky dink swing. He's gonna take it at Droon though, the guy up on the table.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be a 16 to hit you, Droon.
That meets.
That's gonna be 7 points of slashing damage to you, sir.
Okay. I am down to 49.
This guy here on the floor, who just got pushed off the table and let go of his crossbow, he's gonna like look around for his weapon, and he's gonna kind of crawl over here, gonna grab the crossbow. He's gonna stand up and he's gonna point it up the table at Droon, and twing! light crossbow at you. That's an 18, so that's gonna fly true and right into the chest for 4 points of piercing damage. Which brings up Octavio.
All right. I am gonna go ahead and put this guy out of his misery since he's still bothering us.
the one with his guts all over the floor right now.
Just grab the guts and pull on him.
No, that's awful.
Disconnection time.
Do you want to do that?
Disembowelment.
I mean, I definitely could do that with my cat claws.
Yeah,
just
you could.
start cutting him in half.
Error 404. Distance not found.
I like that.
So actually, since well, I guess if it ain't broke, I'll go ahead and still continue to recklessly attack with
The battle axe.
the battle axe. So starting with the guy who is bleeding.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. You bring that battle axe like just down his front and kind of like chop all the guts that are hanging out, like severing them clean from him, and then like lean back and just kind of like Sparta kick him back, so he's like blah and against the wall, dead.
Cool. And then I will, as a bonus action with frenzy, go ahead and attack the guy with the crossbow.
Awesome. Go ahead and make that attack roll. For sure you're gonna connect with that guy.
All right. So that'd be 16.
Yeah, how do you want to kill that guy? Cause, yeah. You tell me, how do you want to do it?
Like, I want to, like, just, like, my axe to just come down through his crossbow and his arms.
Sever both of his arms.
Match
Ah!
his crossbow and arms.
Just mace window him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we don't have a sorcerer. We can't shoot him out of a window with lightning.
He's completely done for. Wow. Yeah. It's so done for. That brings up Degoria.
Fitting death for a foolish coward.
Wait, all the enemies are dead, aren't they?
Nope, there's one guy here left to the
no.
south of.
There's the tooth guy left.
I'm gonna.
The tooth fairy.
I'm just gonna get him with my dagger. Hang on.
Tooth soon, man. Tooth soon.
Tooth soon.
Tooth soon. Wow. You guys are bad. Oh yeah, you walk up to him and stab him right in the chest with your dagger. Go ahead and roll your damage. 7 points of
Now
piercing.
she rolls high.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
he's already bloodied and not looking good. He's kind of swaying back and forth. Any bonus actions?
No.
You just attacked with a light melee weapon. You could attack with your hand axe.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that. Give me a second.
But, however, comma,
Over. Hang on. What?
you do not get to add your ability modifier to the damage if you do make this attack roll.
Still kill him. He's not gonna. He doesn't have much left.
The first hit you do, and the second hit you don't. Is that correct?
Correct. It's a bonus action. Yeah, that's actually gonna hit. Go ahead and click on your damage and I will adjust accordingly. So you do 1 point of damage to him because unfortunately you don't get to do your strength damage, and he's swaying even further back and forth. Which brings up Droon.
Oh my gosh, it's my turn again? Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, he's there.
He's gonna kind of, look around at the carnage and wipe some blood, or like flick the blood off of his axe, yank the arrow out of his shoulder with a bolt. And he's gonna notice that there's one particular person who is not in this room. And he's gonna call out, "Where's Keela?"
Hmm?
I don't see her here.
Oh, leave her.
Seems we're doing her dirty work.
Leave her.
If we want to really free this town, we have to kill them all.
It's fine. I'll get her out. I will get her out. Leave her.
I mean, she's part of their group. If they attacked you, she wants you dead too.
As far
Well,
as we see. Yes.
either way, she stands a little chance of against all of us now that they're all
He's my
gone.
friend, okay? I attacked him. I attacked him.
Wait,
We'd be
you
talking
attacked
right
him?
now. We're fighting.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's fine. You guys go ahead.
Leave her.
All right,
That's
Droon.
not how I saw it.
Droon, what do you want to do?
He pushed me and then attacked you.
Thinking again. You were hungover. You were not seeing things correct.
Droon, what do you want to do?
Well, I don't know
No.
where she is, so I don't really have any other choice but to, I guess, continue to fight. Even though I can't really reach the guy, he looks like he's going to be taken care of here in a second.
Now, there's space behind Octavio.
Let's put this poor sod out of his misery, and then we'll talk about this. And then I'll step up and just wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Roll a natural 1, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Slap.
with ma'am, thank you, ma'am.
Just slap him.
Yeah, just give him a little tickle.
Not
The
happening.
16 is going to hit, and he has 3 hit points left and is
Yeah,
dead and removed from the group.
want to roll for posterity. Yeah, okay.
So, due to the fact that you guys were just in a battle, and Octavio, you decided to use your frenzy. As soon as your frenzy ends, you kind of come down off that rage. You feel just like a wave of exhaustion kind of sweep over you. Until you finish a long rest, you are going to suffer from 1 level of exhaustion. So all of your ability checks are going to be at disadvantage.
All right. Is the dwarf still here, like at the bar?
Yeah, he's.
I'll
he's
walk
kinda
over to
looking
him and sit down and be like, "Sorry about the accident."
Accident.
What bloody
Wait, what I
accident?
wanted-
Looks like you
I am
murdered some
really
people.
quick.
I just
Charge, you say what?
smile with big cat
Yeah,
teeth.
don't worry. I'm coming after to make sure you're okay.
No, I'm gonna hit it. Can I hit him with my frying pan to knock him out or something, please? Dad,
If
Dad,
you attack
go
another
away.
player, I'm going to declare open war on that.
Dad, please go away. Go away. all right? Let me-
As we see Degoria leave, I'm gonna be like, she seems distressed. We should check out what's going on.
No, don't you dare!
Attack another player, I'm
Really
declaring
quick,
open war
okay.
on it.
No, shh. I'm gonna really quick tell her. Okay, he is dead, but my group thinks you're like. So my group thinks he attacked me though, and now they're possibly gonna come after you. And I need to join this group, so you're probably gonna need a run. Just letting you know.
We can't hear her. We're on the other side of the wall.
I'm telling her this. I am telling her this.
Rather
I know.
loudly.
I'm saying all we hear is rah, 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 rah.
So just so the party is aware, I will not really ever allow player-on-player combat. Some joking around aside, I don't mind like pushing and shoving, but straight up like intent to kill each other, we may do a session like that at the very end of this game, at this campaign. That's fine. If you guys want to duke it out at the end of this, that's fine. But
Probably be one of the first to die.
T'Char, are you following her? For the record,
Play your character, man.
play your character the way you would play your character.
I was stumbling after to make sure she was okay, but I don't think I make it past the stairs.
As you stumble towards her, and she's all like trying to like push you away, you do manage to stumble into the room. As you stumble into the room, you see Keela, who kind of like looks around Degoria at you and just be like, "Oh, does he want to join too?" She seems
Well-
completely non-threatening to you right now.
Okay. I
Interesting.
don't know.
Is the deed done?
Yes, it is. He's dead. So you want to be careful around my group, because this guy thinks he attacked me, which in turn they think you're a part of it as well. I
Listen,
didn't mean for that to happen.
I am so sorry for that idiot and his 7 snakes. 7, as if it's more like 3. Listen, you don't understand, okay? He would put his little grubby hands all over me, and you look like a fine, upstanding fellow. You understand that you shouldn't do that sort of thing to a lady.
Yeah, he needed to die. He needed to die.
Absolutely. I wish you and your party no ill will, regardless of anything else that had happened. I may be part of the Zentarum network, but I was not part of the Seven Snakes.
Okay. I will let them
Tachar,
know.
you are in the room. How do you want to take that?
He's just drooling on the floor. What? I'm drunk.
This is kind of taking me a little bit off guard.
I understand. Perhaps some hair of the dog.
What? What?
That does
I have
keep
this.
my mind clear.
I have this flask of this fine dwarven ale from Gauntlgrim. It's yours if you would like it.
I take it from her. And I know that I don't know what's in it exactly, but I do take a swig because I'm still not exactly.
All right. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm blind now. Where in the heck?
You gotta drink a lot of alcohol to get blinded.
You chug it down, and as you chug it down, you're all like, it's like Fireball whiskey, but times 10. So it's like dwarven Fireball whiskey. And it's good and strong, and like instantly, like the whole room becomes clear, and like you feel stone cold sober, but you can kind of feel drunk at the same time.
Do I get like the whole steam out the ears choo-choo
Yeah.
sound effect? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steam out the ears, choo choo. And she's all like, "Oh,
What?
you can
That's
keep
what
that.
I'm talking about.
You can keep that if you'd like."
I don't mind if I do.
So you have a silver flask with Gauntlgrim whiskey, fire whiskey. It's worth 50 gold pieces. And for you, my dear, listen. You are in. You are so in. You are in like Flynn. That's so there. Okay. Listen. I've got to report to my superiors that I've recruited you and that you're part of the, the network, as it were. Where will you be heading?
We're gonna be, if I remember correctly, we'll be following the tower. This is correct, guys? We're following the giant tower. The character.
There's like no
The
place
what?
specific that you're going? You're just following the giant castle?
North.
Yeah, north.
Tribor was the name of the town that you were asked to go to.
I'll just say that for now, Tribor.
Oh, excellent. We have a few operatives out of Tribor. I'll get word to them and let them know that you're in, and when you get there, all the paperwork will be ready for you, and awesome. I can't tell you how thankful I am. And listen, if you see that flying snake thing, whatever it is, if you see it, you can have it, okay? But let me tell you what, where he kept that thing, girl, you don't want to touch that.
Okay.
Wow.
I still kind of feel. Oh, she's running off.
Oh. She'll stop if you're going to talk to her.
I do want to go ahead and because I still, in my mind with our group and everything else, I would like to say, whether I choose to join or whether I don't, this town needs to stay free. So whatever your intentions are, you need to drop them with this town.
Listen, all of that was Zolkin's idea, as well as that other guy out of Daggerford. I can't remember his name, but yeah, that was their whole scheme, their whole thing. I was sent ahead to try to undermine it, but listen, these people, they don't have anything. They were just attacked by giants and then goblins, and some of them were eaten. They don't have shit here.
So you will leave them.
Oh, absolutely. I am out of here, honey.
Sounds like a strong plan for you.
No, no need to threaten. I'm on my way to go report to my superiors and let them know that our mission to secure Nightfall or Nightstone has failed horribly.
Really quick, since I'm definitely not getting that other snake thing. Do you know where I can find others?
Oh, I think that they actually issue them when you're with the organization for long enough. I think you could get one. I think it takes about 5 years of loyal service.
Guess I can wait 5 years, but okay, I will try to. But besides that, is there any other? Do you know of any like place or town or anywhere specific I can get it?
No, unfortunately, I don't really know.
Okay.
I'm pretty new to the organization myself, so
Mhm.
I don't know all of the ins and outs of it. But someone should be contacting you within, 2 to 3 weeks, at least.
Okay.
And potentially meet you at Tribor.
I'm gonna stumble back into the main room with everybody else,
All right.
and I'm gonna say, "Hey, anybody want some of this fire whiskey I just got?"
Jeez.
I was, well, I was going to have a drink here at the bar, so sure, bring it over.
Morax there. Listen, the least you could do is maybe drag the bodies outside or something.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, really, we really did you a favor when.
You did, but it's a good thing that I already had to remodel this place because all this bloody blood.
Yeah, I understand. When I came downstairs, what was his name? Zorak?
Zolkin.
Zolkin, excuse me. Zolkin was talking about enslaving everyone here. So I insulted him, stepped outside, but he didn't follow me. Instead of challenging me, he attacked them.
Yeah, I looked like a little bit of a pansy, if you don't mind me saying. A little bit of a teetotaler, if you know what I mean.
Teetotaler?
Yeah, I've seen his fighting tactics when we actually were in battle. He kind of hides.
Yeah, that's what I figured. And if you don't mind me saying, lousy humans.
Where'd the lady go? Did you find her?
She won't be bothering this town anymore.
Did you kill her?
I look over at Degoria. And I allow her to react to that.
All I say is she was not in on the plan. She hated the guy and the group. She was not actually working with them.
So I'm gonna do an insight on Degoria, just because she's in my group, yes, but Droon doesn't exactly think the highest of her, so he's gonna double check to make sure she's not lying.
Well, that brings up a context question, because earlier you were saying out loud you were the one that killed him, or you were the one that stabbed him, that you started the fight. Were you saying that, or was Degoria saying that?
I was.
Okay.
Oh.
At one point she did, but you can ignore that bit.
Okay, that's my insight to see if she's telling the truth. I mean, like, meta knowledge, I kind of feel like she is telling the truth in a way. Like, she's kind of serious about this. She's not playing around. She's not being super silly about it. She's actually acting like a normal person and saying things straight up. So that's my player take on it, but what would you say that my character thinks?
I would say, Emma, how are you coming across?
I'm slightly tense because I know my group doesn't like Kella very much. I'm mostly relaxed and quite serious for once.
Yeah, so you would pick up on all of that from her. with that high of an insight check. I'm gonna put this in the chat for you guys, so anybody that takes notes or wants to log back in and figure out where you guys are next time around, that's it. That's the quest for you guys to go to.
Okay.
Tribor. Oh, sorry, it's Tribor. Tribor. I forgot the A. Morak says, "Wow, now that you done dealt with the scum of the earth and the cowardly bastards that run them, there be a bunch of horses out in the stables, and well, we ain't got shite to feed them. Maybe when you head out, maybe you take them with you."
We'd appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you take them, you leave them. If you leave them, we're probably gonna eat them.
We'll take them.
Very well. Yeah, what he said. At
Awesome.
the very least, out of character, at the very least, we could, when we get to where we're going, we could sell them. Make
Yeah.
some money.
It's true.
What you do with them is your business now.
Well, Tarun, it seems like I got what I wanted.
You might want to check them bodies before you just chuck them outside. Maybe they got something in them, too.
I'll inspect the guy that I killed.
Okay with
Zulkin, he wears a golden ring.
Careful, he might have stored that somewhere you don't
As-
want to know about too.
As you look at it, it's emblazoned with the symbol of the Zhentarim, a black winged serpent.
Hmm. I'm not gonna put it on, but I will hold on to it.
Just put it on immediately.
First ring.
You do see a pouch on his belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you take that off of his belt, open it up, you see 4 platinum pieces,
Oh,
lot of money, man.
13 gold pieces, and 5 large gemstones. You also
said,
do pull out a small vial of some sort of liquid. 4 platinum, 13 gold pieces, and 5 gemstones.
while he's doing that, I will check. I think we should each get to check at least one body. So I'll check the Octavio? What are you gonna check the body that's the crossbow guy?
Yeah, I'll check
And
crossbow
then-
guy.
I'll check the body of the guy that I cut in half. That was like right here.
Okay. Octavio, you find 9 gold pieces on your body, and Druin, you find 10 gold pieces on your body.
Okay.
And you just give me a random
Said the-
body to
You said the vial,
look for.
Will?
Yeah, it's a vial of some sort. Degoria, you check another one, and you've got 15 gold pieces in there.
Yay!
Jesus Christ.
So I would have to have somebody go ahead and actually that can check to like some kind of.
As you look at it, you pop the cork on it and look inside. The potion's syruply liquid looks like liquefied iron.
Oh,
Nice.
I have a feeling I know what that is,
I don't.
but that's player knowledge.
There are still a couple bodies left over.
I will check one. Just pick one, I guess.
That one contains 18 gold pieces.
Okay.
Can I check another body?
There is
Is there
one
another
left.
body?
There's one left.
Yes, I want to.
My wonderful wife just brought me tea. Thank you. That was so sweet of
I'd
her.
like to. I'd
Okay.
like to check.
And then there's 17 gold on that one.
Yay!
You guys got some good rolls there.
Yeah.
So you guys can add those to your character sheets. Although the value of the ring, the gemstones, and the potion will have to be either investigated or arcana'd to try to figure out. It's my new way of making you guys not just get the gold and the loots.
Hey, I'm proficient in
Oh.
Arcana.
So you don't want me to add it to the other 2 gemstones that I already had?
If you don't know the value to them, I would list them separately.
I do know the value of the other ones, so I'll
Yeah,
lift this-
these
this
ones
separate.
I would list separately until you find out the value.
Okay.
So at this point, Drew is going to go ahead and set about. He'll say, well, I guess before we do anything else, we should clear the inn of these bodies. The hole in the center of town should suffice. Yes.
I ain't got no problem with that.
So he'll he kind of like sighs real quick as he looks down at the two halves of the body, because now he realizes that he's gonna have to carry both of those pieces. Perhaps I was a little too zealous.
You were just in the moment.
He'll grab the body by the like if you were to grab somebody around the waist, he'll put his hands on either side of the pieces and like smush them together, and then like kind of so that it looks like there's a whole person again, except he's flapping, and he'll just like sling him over his shoulder. He's just dripping with blood. Starts walking out.
Drew, you are on body cleanup a lot.
Yes, I am. That's because I make a lot of the mess. It's only fair.
I'll help Droon carry bodies out.
Yeah, I'll drag one. I'm feeling quite spry now that I've had my fire whiskey.
Before we get to the hole, Droon's
The
gonna the hole. But right before we get to the hole, Droon's gonna take one last investigation of each body that we dump. He'll like grab the feet and just kind of shake them upside down, like a bully shaking the kids for lunch money. See if anything falls out real quick.
Nothing else seems to fall
Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was those things that Zolkin carried, and then each other mercenary carries a pouch that contains 2d10 gold pieces. So,
Okay.
yeah. That was it. So
Alright.
you guys drag out all of the bodies, dump them into the hole, and then Morak encourages you quite loudly. You do me a favor, please. Would
Another
you
favor?
burn those bloody bodies?
I know where there's a good roaring fire.
I don't think it's roaring anymore. It's probably gone by now.
It's not roaring
Yeah.
anymore, but yeah.
Oh,
I know where there's a smoldering fire.
Thank you.
Oh, so should we just not put them in the hole then, and just put them on the?
I'll put them in a hole and burn them. By the way, what's your name there? Horny
asking
guy?
me?
Yeah, you.
Horny guy.
My name is Droon.
Don't you know? Once you done a dwarf a favor, he owes you for life.
Well, I suppose you owe me for several lifetimes then.
More like I owe you for several favors.
Very well.
I'll be
Alright.
spreading your name around for sure. And Lord Droon, do you happen to have last name or just Droon?
Unfortunately, at this time, I have not yet earned my surname.
Well, yeah, keep up the good work with the Lord's Alliance, and I'll put in a word for you.
Well, thank you. That's mighty kind.
No problem. I mean, heck, it could be Droon Body Dumper.
He'll actually laugh at that and say, hopefully not. Hopefully eventually it will be something more, glorious.
Glorious.
Droon Corpse Disposer.
Again, he'll laugh, but then he'll start to like move away. Kind of just end the conversation there.
Awkwardly. The dwarf looks like really proud of his like names that he's come up with too.
Pretty metal.
Yeah, Droon likes the guy, but also at the same time, he's also kind of annoyed at the guy. Because, I mean, he's asked 4 favors already.
Well.
So it's just like, yeah, he's a good person, but it's like eventually he'll be like, do it yourself.
So, does anybody want to take any sort of investigation on the stuff you got so that I can give that to you, or?
Yeah, I would like to on the ring as well as the gemstones,
Yeah.
and I guess as well as the. Well, I mean, I technically already investigated the vial. Yes. Now I know it's iron liquid, something like that.
So in order to like get a more general or specific idea of what the potion would be, it would require an Arcana.
Okay.
The value of the gems is an investigation. So
Okay. So investigation.
and the ring.
Big money, big money.
Big money, no whammy.
Oh, it was big money.
Shiny rock.
Shiny rock. Does
Shiny
anybody
work-
else want to assist me in figuring out what this is?
Degoria instantly goes, me!
Yes, actually. Sure.
T'Char's like,
Which one is it?
nope, can't drink this.
Is it on Arcana? Because I have a high Arcana.
So Arcana, if you want to help him figure out the contents of the potion, but I don't think he asked that of you. It's
Okay.
investigation to figure out the value of the gems and the ring, if he's going to show you the ring.
Yeah, I'll show her the ring just because
Okay.
of what happened in the other room, I guess.
Can I keep the ring?
No, I'm showing you the ring. No keeping.
All right, I'm gonna roll investigation. I haven't been rolling very high, so let's see how this goes.
Been saving him.
What the heck?
There it comes.
Exactly.
The fifth nat 20 we've rolled this game.
Yeah, she hasn't rolled
Still
anything
not
up to
letting
this
me keep
point.
the ring?
No.
Hi.
He's just like, no, it's my ring. I found it. It's my precious.
There is a message to Degoria. As I know your character, I am giving you the information, and then you can tell the party whatever you want.
Your teeth.
Well, she's playing the sneaky, underhand character.
It's a fake. It's worth nothing. It's just made to look like it's pretty, so you might as well give it to me.
Yeah, the ring isn't. It's almost worth nothing. Almost. Like, it's just a very low price. Basically, you wouldn't get it for anything. It's more just a trinket than anything. The gems, on the other hand, are a bit higher. So.
What are the gems?
About 65 to 70 gold pieces each.
I don't have my book on me. I don't have my Dungeons Master's Guide out here, so I'll tell you specifically what the gems were.
Her or me?
Oh, you're fine. She told you what they were worth.
Oh.
No, I was just going to tell you like the color of the gem, but I don't have my Dungeon Master's Guide to roll on the table.
And then I will say to her, since this ring is just a trinket, I guess I'll hold on to it because I was going to give it to you, but I don't want to give you garbage.
Oh.
What if I want garbage, though? What if I want garbage? It's super shiny.
And I slide it onto my pinky finger.
I cut off his pinky finger. No.
Constitution
You
saving.
might-
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Nothing happens.
Just grab the gems from him and run.
Are you really?
Yes.
He can run faster than you.
I don't care. I'm grabbing the gems and run. He's hungover and drunk. I am grabbing the gems.
No.
He's
I'm
also
not
better
hungover.
when he's drunk.
I have fire whiskey. I am very well just fine. I was sobering up before.
I need that ring. I need that ring.
I am very well just fine. Thank you.
Well, just fine.
Perfect.
Yep. No drunkenness here. So what do you?
Glorious.
You've taken the bodies
Sorry.
out of, the inn. You've found some loot.
I swear
Hey,
to drunk,
Will.
I'm not God.
Hey, Will.
Yes.
Degoria's just gonna take her loot and play sad loot noises while she leaves. And
Blonk, blonk, blonk.
I'm gonna kind of whisper towards Octavio and say, do you think that if we roasted some of these bodies and ate them, that it'd be frowned upon?
Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you
I
saw
am
how-
quite hungry.
Yeah, I'm sure they have some real food around here somewhere. Look.
I got plenty of food in the back.
Yeah, we could definitely use some, friend.
See what I got for you.
Actually, speaking of food, that bag of muffins and stuff is still back there. I think.
Yeah, I believe so. It's yours if you want it.
I like how T'Char ditched his goblin girlfriend a
Yeah, we'll
long
take
time ago.
Oh yeah, we totally forgot about her.
I'm glad.
Brought up the muffins, brought up the thought. That means two things.
So, are we going to once we're done with this whole moving the bodies, burning the bodies? Are we going to just leave, take the horses and leave, or are we going to like stay another night here?
I think
We all
that
stay
should
in the night.
probably
We
stay-
get the recuperation.
Yeah,
Right.
I think we should stay one more night because I think some people are pretty banged up.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I could do a short rest. Well, whatever the group decides, Droon will go along with. But Droon only needs a short rest.
When I figure out we're staying here, I call back to the to the dwarf, and we're gonna need some more beer too.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Not you.
Oh. If you guys want me thinking straight, I better be drinking straight.
Straight whiskey.
That's right.
Well, I guess it seemed to work out for you this morning. I guess if you can do your job that hungover, you'll be fine.
Do I get my those is it Kai points?
Key points.
Key points. Back with a short rest, or does it have to be long?
I don't remember. Let me look at your class and I will tell you in a moment. You get your key points back.
I think it's a short rest, but I'm not 100% positive.
When you spend a key point, it is unavailable until you finish a short or long rest, at the end of which you draw all of your expended key back into yourself. So if you have things that recharge after a short rest, you can feel free to recharge them. If you guys want to spend hit dice, I don't know how hurt you guys got.
Yeah, honestly, the only thing that would make Droon consider a long rest at this point, since we basically just had a fight for breakfast, is that he seems to be very sluggish and he's weakened because of the rage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
He
exhausted.
looks super exhausted and doesn't look like he's fit for travel. So Droon would want to do a short rest because it's, why waste an entire day? But at the same time, if his compatriot needs rest, he won't move on.
So keep in mind that you guys can't benefit from you can't benefit from a long rest more than once every 24 hours, and unfortunately his exhaustion is not going to go away until he finishes a long rest.
Okay, well, in that case, it would be better for us to just take a short rest for, what is it, an hour? Or is it 3 hours?
Yeah, it's an hour.
Okay, so...
By the time you guys get done dragging the bodies, eating breakfast, drinking the beer that Morak gives you, then you guys can get the benefits of a short rest. I'm not even going to require that any real time.
Okay.
But I think since there's only like 9 minutes left until our episode is over and done with, I think this is probably a really good place, and we can just start on the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
If you guys want to get your hit dice out of the way, see, I'll put you guys on the map that contains all the names of the places that you can travel to in the north. Just so you guys are aware, you are in the village of Nightstone, which is right there. So So let's see. Let me draw a shape here. You guys
I
are...
didn't take any damage.
You guys are right there on that red circle, and you will be traveling to the orange circle. Oops, that's not the right place. That's the right place. That orange circle right there. So
I just realized there's a town to the south called the Way Inn.
yeah. Yep,
Great.
sure.
I love it.
So you guys will be traveling from Nightstone to the town of Tribor overland. You guys are taking the Seven Snakes horses and a cart given to you by the village of Nightstone, right? From what I
Is
understand.
there anything on these horses resembling the seven snakes or signifying them?
No. I'm gonna
Okay.
say there was nothing on them. They're
I
just
can
riding horses.
I can put some war paint on my horse.
Absolutely, you can put some war paint on your horse.
Excellent.
What are you gonna use for war paint?
Is there a craft store in town?
There is the Lion Shield Cloister, which was mostly destroyed, but you can find anything from the player's handbook, the equipment
You know what?
table, under 10 gold pieces.
Isn't some of their vegetables, like colored vegetables?
Sure, there's squash and pumpkins. They were playing pumpkin tag, the goblins were.
I'm just gonna smear some different fruits on vegetables on my horse
Okay.
to give it some color.
You can find one bottle of ink
Mm,
in the Lion Shield Cloister if you want to use it to mark up
I
your...
do. I'm going to write to Char on the left hind end of my horse.
To Char's ass.
To Char's ace.
So while we do,
Ashar. Is it?
while we
Did you mean to misspell that, Phil?
No, that's what you write on the side of it.
Oh.
You think you're sober and you think you write to Char, but you write Tashar.
That's a good name for a horse.
So
while we're doing the recuperating and whatnot and going about our business, I asked the dwarf if there's a map of the region.
I have in my
Pack.
pack and of equipment, I have a rough map of the area.
Yeah. So
Oh.
in his pack, you guys would have this version of the map, which doesn't have any towns labeled on it, but has roads and whatnot. I did circle there the original time that you guys went to the village, and then this circle down here was where Daggerford was. It's when we started the campaign. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you guys pretty much know your way around, so you can, with the rough map of the area, you can figure out this is where you are. Waterdeep, major city there, and then there's Tribor way up here.
So when we all have a chance to kind of sit together, or when we're not doing anything, actively doing anything, Drew will kind of want to call a little bit of a council and say, he thinks that we should probably stop in at the super famous Waterdeep. We're going to be traveling through Waterdeep anyway. We might want to consider, if we have any valuables that we've collected, we might want to consider selling some things, or maybe even selling the horses, if not all, to make some money.
We're gonna have a cart.
We're working as a team now, because this is bigger than just a simple bounty. We need to be more prepared for what may come ahead. So I suggest we do our best to try and improve our arms and armor when possible.
Speaking of which, I'm going to interrupt you real quick, Drew. This would be an opportunity now, Rivik, to use your Blessing of the Forge to turn something into a +1, because you just finished a long rest.
Oh, okay.
So if there's a weapon or an armor that you want to turn into a magical weapon or magical armor.
I'll Blessing of the Forge on Drune.
On
That he has
Drune,
that he has +1 armor class.
Okay, on his chest piece, his chainmail.
Or would you do to my weapon?
Let me read it here. Die the object magic item, granting a +1 bonus to AC if it's armor, or a +1 bonus to attack damage rolls weapon. So I'm going to apply it to his armor.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Let's see, real quick before we leave town. Hey, look at that, Lowe's. It's in your favor. Octavio.
Yes.
One of the village members of the people that live there, the Holvarian family, they are a potato and turnip farmers.
All right.
The surviving members are Godric Holvarian, his wife Prenus, and their 3 children, all daughters. He comes up to you and he's got this object kind of covered in a cloth. He's, I understand you're part of the party that was sent to save us.
That's right.
This was my grandfather's. I'm not sure if you'd find it useful or not, but the other fellow looks like he has one. Maybe this will help you.
All right. So I take a look at it, see what he has.
Yeah, he's given you what looks to be like a sort of silver inscribed great axe.
Oh wow.
Oh, dude. Drune's gonna be jealous. Just saying.
I look at it and I hold my hand out, to see if he'll give it to me.
He
And
sets it in your hand.
all right. And
Dramatic music and everything. Jeez.
say, I'll be honored to carry it for you and your family.
So the name of the family, for you, just in case you wanted to know, is the Hulvaarn. I'll put that in the chat box. It is a silvered great axe.
Nice.
So I believe in the compendium you can find the stats for a great axe. I noticed that you're using your battle axe two-handed and not really your shield. This will take your damage from a D8 to a D12.
Nice.
So if you continue to use things two-handed, but you'll still have your battle axe ready.
Sure.
So. Other than that, anybody else? I know that Drune, you were talking about stopping in Waterdeep, selling horses and upgrading gear.
Yes, if possible. Because, he doesn't know what people have, what they're hiding. Because he's not going to force people to share things with the party, but he's kind of trying to inspire people to take the party's strength into consideration, not just their own. So, that's his hope anyway.
Alright. Well, I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to stop our episode recording this time around. We want to thank everybody at home for joining Gear Gaming 365's Friends of Thunder. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Also share, let your mom know, let your cousin's mom know, let your mom's cousin know. Subscribe to our channel.
And the dog, don't forget the dog.
Yeah, don't forget the dog to subscribe
The
to our channel.
cat.
Yes, subscribe to the cat too. The bunny rabbit,
Yeah.
the squirrel next door, I don't care. We'll take all the subscribers, it's all good. Join us next week for your descent into Avernus, and I do believe we'll be uploading another episode of the Everlasting Winter, which is run by Peyton from Gear Gaming 365. Say goodnight, everybody!
Night.
Good night.